Good morning, all. Thank you for so much big gathering. I think I'm honored to give a talk on here. Mainly, we are last 5 days in the hospital. We are doing various programs for the organ donation. All of you could have heard about organ donation, but why should we do it in a big way? To do in a campaign to motivate the people. Why should we do such a big way? The reason behind is the importance of organ donation. Still, the common public is not aware of how important is the organ donation, and why should we volunteer to donate our organs, those who are in need, and who all can need the organs, and who all can do it. So that kind of awareness to improve in the public, so that like in previous days when the blood donation was started, blood transfusion was started, people have so much of myths and also misbeliefs were there, so that we can give the blood means we are going to die, something will happen, or if you take the blood, something will happen to us. So as the time evolves, now you know how the blood donation has become part of our medical fraternity, and also to save thousands of lives all over the world every day because of blood transfusion. The same way, the organ donation also will help the people who are in need. They are terminally ill, dying on the bed, young people who need of organs. Because of lack of access to this kind of facility, so many people are dying every day around the globe. So to improve the awareness among the public, so it's such a noble cause. If you enlighten them, educate the public, definitely they will come volunteer, and this noble cause will be done in a good way. So that is the reason we want to do it in this August 13th is celebrated as a World Organ Donation Day in memory of the people who are sacrificed, who are all donated, they come volunteered, their families, in memory of them. We are all over the globe, they are celebrating on August 13th as Organ Donation Day to improve the awareness among the public. Two examples I will tell you why organ donation is so important here. In last 3 months, not anywhere in our Bilroth hospital, we have the every license to retrieve the organs and do the organ transplantation, various organs in our hospital. 3 months back, one patient has admitted, one 55-year-old gentleman with road traffic accident. The patient has come here because of major accident. The patient brain was already, there is a large intracerebral bleed. There was a brainstem dysfunction is there. Within 24 hours, we couldn't do medically manage. The patient gone to a stage where the patient cannot be retrieved. We understood, and the doctors have seen the patient and thoroughly examined, and we decided the patient is brain dead, but his heart and other internal organs are functioning well. Then our team of doctors has examined the patient, and we spoke with the family. The daughter is definitely, that lady needs a big applause. She convinced the whole family and coming forward for the organ donation. And then we donated the heart, lungs, and the kidney of the patient. In our Chennai itself, we have transported, and we have organ harvesting was done. And almost like 6 to 7 people has been survived because of that one patient volunteer organ donation. So, in the similar way, last month also I have one more case. The patient is a 55-year-old. He is from Arakonam. The patient has come to us because previously we treated the same patient for some other medical ailment. So he come back and tracking us with history of headache from 1 week. By the time he presented to our emergencies, GCS low, we put on the ventilator the patient. Ventilator வச்சதுக்கு அப்புறமா நம்ம ஸ்கேன் பண்ணி பார்த்தா டெஃபினட்டா brain, by the time there is a large bleed in the brain, and we couldn't medically much help the patient. But the patient, the other internal organs are too good, but patient is being clinically brain dead, the patient. But we, again the same patient, we all spoke with the patient attenders, but unfortunately the patient attenders were not at all willing for the organ donation. They have taken home the patient immediately died. Unfortunately, no organ can be harvested. So that is a painful part we felt, because organ donation is a well-defined scientific protocol, and there is a clear-cut guidelines are there in the medical literature how to do it. In 1964, the organ donation guidelines are formed. From the last 40 years in the globe, once anybody has been brain dead, has been certified by the expert doctors with this protocol, nobody has been survived after that. So only their heart is beating. Once the brain is not functioning, after a period of time, the other organs will fail, then automatically no use for anyone. But if the family and the patient himself, if he has gone through this, if they are aware of it, they will be a volunteer for organ donation. Definitely that will be helpful for the many lives. There is a organ donation, definitely people will believe that there is something unnecessarily பண்ணுவாங்க, அப்படியெல்லாம் பயம் இருக்கும். பட் அந்த மாதிரி கிடையவே கிடையாது. ஆர்கான் டொனேஷன் பண்ணுறதுக்குன்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ப்ரோட்டோகால் வந்து பிரெயின் டெட் ஆன பேஷண்ட் தான் பண்ண முடியும். அந்த கிளியர் கட் கைட்லைன்ஸ் வந்து பிரெயின் டெட் ஆகிட்டு பேஷண்ட் இதுக்கப்புறம் திரும்பி வரமாட்டாங்க, 100% அவங்க வரதுக்கு வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. பட் அவங்க இன்டர்னல் ஆர்கான்ஸ் மட்டும் நல்லா வேலை செய்தானா மட்டும்தான் அதை ரிட்ரீவ் பண்ணி நம்ம பண்ண முடியும். அதுக்கு வந்துட்டு மெடிக்கல்லி, எத்திக்கல்லி அண்ட் ஆல்சோ லீகலி தெர் இஸ் சோ மச் ஆஃப் ப்ரோட்டோகால் இஸ் தேர். அதெல்லாம் கிரைட்டீரியா சாட்டிஸ்ஃபை ஆனதான் நம்ம அது பண்ணுவோம். அதனால இதுக்காக யாருமே எதுவுமே பயப்பட வேண்டிய அவசியம் கிடையாது. ஸோ ஆர்கான் டொனேஷன் வந்துட்டு நம்ம அட்லீஸ்ட் பீப்புள் ஆர் இன் த மெடிக்கல் ஃபீல்ட், மெடிக்கல் ஃபெட்டர்னிட்டி, நம்ம வந்துட்டு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் we have some awareness, then we can educate the society in due course of time. Definitely that will help it out. If organ donation ஏன் இப்படி கேம்பெயினிங் பண்ணணும்னா, நம்ம all over the globe in the western world where the people who are registering for organ donation will be around 20 per million, அப்படி இருந்தா நம்ம இந்தியாவில் இன்னும் not even 1% per million is registering for organ donation. That's why many NGOs and the volunteers and health organizations have decided to conduct in a big way to improve the awareness. We have a website called www.nsc.in. Anybody can go there and register there voluntarily, then you can get a certificate that you are organ donation. And not only you register, you have to inform your family members. If need arises, if something happens to me, I am ready to do this and I have done it, so that you can be helpful for them to some other organ people. You have to tell them very clearly. So we can pledge for organ donation on this wonderful day. People will come forward and we can do more and more and we can save more lives. Thank you so much. Thanks for the opportunity.
So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Thank you. Let's have a big round of applause on this important moment. Thank you so much everyone for your kind gesture. Thank you.
மாஸ்க் போடுங்க, கடை சொல்லலாமா? இல்லை மாஸ்க் வேணாம், கரெக்டாக வேணாம். ஓகேங்களா?